What I discovered at First Baptist is that the materials that exist and the strategies that are used are all based on an assumption that debt and personal finances represent an intellectual challenge. And so we call the response financial literacy. What we've discovered is that the problem is much deeper than literacy. It's not really what we know or don't know that causes us to be drowning in debt. It's how we feel. It's our perception of ourselves. It's a lack of a sense of sufficiency. And so what we've tried to do is to go deeper than information and deal with the fact that some of our spending is really to compensate for our lack of sufficiency. And we buy things to feel significant. Some of our spending is for status, to feel and look important. Some of our spending is just plain stupid, where we just buy things and without regard to how much they cost. And so we've approached debt as a spiritual, emotional, psychological challenge, more so than an informational challenge. Teaching tithing is one thing, but helping people become delivered from their attachment to things. The Bible says, love not the world, nor the things in the world. And unfortunately, we have pulpits that are promoting an attachment to things as if the possession of things reflect the content of our faith. And so crass consumerism is really being promoted by people in the pulpit. So I think our D-free, we talk about debt, delinquencies, and deficits, and the need to pay as we go, live within our means, and pay our bills on time. Because what we're finding is that people with the least amount of money have this great attachment to things, and the detachment from things is fundamental to recreating our financial capacity. We created a strategy that we call D-free. The D stands for debt, delinquencies, and deficits. And the strategy is designed to motivate people to feel good about paying as they go, living within their means, paying their bills on time. And it's connecting people to curricula, but more importantly, it's an institutional celebration that makes people really motivated to live within their means and to have economic and financial capacity. This strategy has now worked with over 600 families. We're shooting for 1,000 families. And the idea is to talk about D-free and not debt, not to really name the problem, but really to name the solution. We put the emphasis on the freedom and not on the problem. And we're hoping that other churches will develop their own strategies. We'll help them if we can. We're going to put together a curriculum because not enough of the curricula available really deals with the depth of the psychological and the spiritual and emotional challenges that feed into this lifestyle.